Macroom Bypass project. The €300 million contract for this project was signed between Cork County Council and John's Civil Engineering, John Craddock Joint Venture Limited, on the 29th of November 2019. It is the largest engineering project in Southern Ireland since the Jack Lynch Tunnel. The project includes for the construction of 22 kilometers of dual carriageway, which will be primarily constructed offline of the existing N22. It will involve the construction of 130 structures, including bridge crossings of the River Suline, Laney, Fohirish, and Bohill rivers. The project will necessitate the moving of up to 2 million meters cubed of bulk earthworks. The project will start here, heading northwest at Coolcower, and will eventually include a new, at-grade, roundabout, with tie-ins to the existing National Road N22, and the new access road for local residents. Up ahead we see the first major river crossing structure over the River Suline. The spans on this bridge are 48.75 meters long and weigh in at 151 tons each. The adjacent structures are flood relief culverts, to relieve any flooding, as this section of carriageway is built on a natural floodplain. These culverts will be eventually covered by the western approach embankment. The carriageway now heads directly west, and we approach the next major structures on the route, an overpass over the existing R618, and a second crossing of the River Suline, adjacent to the Old Mill Road. The beams on these spans, as with all the concrete beams on this project, had to be transported by road from Banagher, in County Offaly, and was in itself a major logistical operation. It took 4 nights and a continuous guard escort to transport each set of beams. Operators had a close call going through the Jack Lynch Tunnel, because the beams had only 200 mm height to spare. These beams, along with those over the River Laney, were the longest beams ever placed on a bridge structure in either Ireland or the UK. The route up to this point has consisted of low-lying pasture lands, and now gradually transitions to a more hilly terrain, necessitating the need for some deep cuttings to allow for a more graduated road profile. This in turn necessitates the need for extensive drainage and culvert works along the route to redirect runoff and inflow from groundwater and springs. As we continue west, we are continually bypassing the town of Macroom, as can be seen in the distance. Transport Infrastructure Ireland has said, the bypass will lead to savings in travel times of between 11 and 17 minutes, depending on where a journey starts and ends, and depending on the level of congestion in Macroom town. We have now travelled 8 kilometres from the start of the project at Coolcower, and are now approaching Carrigapoocha on the western side of Macroom. Up ahead is the bridge crossing over the River Fohirish, with its 49 meters, 107 ton spans. The approach embankments are now almost complete and lead west towards a new grade-separated junction at Carrigapoocha. This new junction will shortly redirect all east-west traffic onto the roundabout, and under the overpass, to allow the new dual carriageway to proceed over the existing N22. Though no information has been given on what sections of this project will open first, the entire project is scheduled to be finished towards the end of 2023. A future video will show the works from West Macroom to Ballyverney near the county bounds.